What's the word? What's the wonderful word? Okay, I ain't playing with this Astro King behind the scenes, stalking and doing all the magic tricks. She trying to pull out her skinny ass, infected ass. Okay, working with this rich loop that infected her motherfucking ass, trying to save Grace, bitch. You can't save Grace, bitch. Okay, this is definitely about Astro King or Rich Loop, the sex offender working with the Department of Education, working as a yoga coach. Whoever this yoga coach in the Department of Education is definitely receiving 10 to 50 years. Period. This is about someone trying to sabotage a sponsorship for a rapper. Department of Corrections is involved, working with a tarot reader or this tarot reader that worked for the Department of Corrections, trying to sabotage a sponsorship for a rapper. They receiving 10 to 50 years. Period. They're going through sudden changes, sudden losses. You could be seeing angel number 55. A lot of you guys, you're dealing with unskilled sex offender that's having a dispute with your karmic cousins. So a lot of you guys, you're dealing with karmic cousins that's having a dispute or argument, disagreement about trying to sabotage a sponsorship for you, or this, or having a dispute with the Department of Education, this yoga coach, because they receiving 10 to 50 years. Someone is definitely having a mental health crisis at this time. This is the latest top stories about a regional sales manager, mental health crisis. Okay, the regional sales manager could be your common cousin that's having a dispute with the sex offender, or the sex offender could be the regional sales manager, giving you different scenarios. But they work in the Department of Corrections, and they working with a rapper trying to sabotage a sponsorship. They receiving 10 to 50 years. One person going through sudden changes, sudden losses. It could be a yoga coach that work in the Department of Education. It could be the Department of Education. Okay, so someone received some bad news for helping and acting rich, acting fake rich. Somebody named Rich, calling, exposing Rich Loop, or somebody named Rich. Okay, take what resonate and leave what don't. Might not resonate with no one, but this is the latest top stories about a regional sales manager. This message is for the New York News about someone burning evidence. A senior engineers could be burning evidence, and this message is for New York News about a regional sales manager. This regional sales manager is the latest top stories about their mental health crisis. A regional sales manager have mental health crisis, okay? And they working with your karmic cousins. They having a dispute with a sex offender that's unskilled, a tarot reader that could be a sex offender by the name Rich Loop or Unique Empress or whoever, LA Goddess, Astro King. They all working for the Department of Corrections with a rapper trying to sabotage a sponsorship. They receiving 10 to 50 years. Take a resonate and leave with them. 303, as I said that, I'm on point. Continue doing exactly what you're doing. Because someone acting fake rich and helping after they receive some bad news. Someone from Wall Street. Someone could be Trinidad and Tobago that work on Wall Street. They receive some bad news about some closing and delays. Working with this terror group. Someone could have retired, okay, and feeling bad for retiring. This message for New York Capital News about arrest warrant immediately, because you're not going back and forth with the Department of Justice. Arrest warrant immediately. And this message is for the New York Capital News. Take a resonate and leave with don't. Later.